I was literally fainting because I had no more energy.
We are the lightning capital of the world.
Alright.
We're in Jumanji. Connect you with an awesome insurance agent. So
I feel like there's more seasons here in Florida, and bug season is one of them.
and the HOA presidents might be a little angrier, but
I like it.
yeah, always.
Oh, that looks very nice. I'm ready.
Okay.
Thinking about moving to Tampa Bay? Well, buckle up. Sunshine isn't the only thing we have here in Surplus.
Nope, we don't. We're going to share the top 10 mistakes that we see over and over again. Well, before our kids were bigger than me. Are they bigger than me? They're taller than me.
They're taller than you, definitely. Well, I'm Roy. This is Tamily. Wife, husband. We've been married since 7707. We're very intentional when we got engaged in 07 of January.
What?
When we got engaged.
Okay, yeah, we did.
We did.
So I guess the numbers don't help. That's 777.
And we definitely have two teenage boys.
That are taller than me.
That are taller than you. Not bigger, but taller. And honestly, our thing is, we've been in this industry over a decade, and our thing is about helping people move around Tampa or move to Tampa smartly. It's what we do.
Absolutely. So stick around till the end. And if you want some of our VIP questionnaires, please look at the links below, download, or DM us if you have any questions so that you can avoid these mistakes.
All right, we're gonna go into our top 10 mistakes. Not checking the flood zone? All right, so you found your dream house, it has a water view, maybe a pond, or maybe it's on the beach, which I love. And you're ready to celebrate, get some margaritas, go out to your porch or in your lanai and serve me a drink or serve yourself a drink. I gotta tell you, the best margaritas are made by my wife. I love them because it's so fresh, but you'll have to ask her about it. We'll talk about that later.
Yes, so now you're in your beautiful home with water views and you didn't check your flood map zone. So now you're getting hit with an insurance bill of over $3,000 a year. So before you love that house and start sipping on your margaritas, make sure that you ask for the seller's flood disclosure and also partner with us. We have great vendors that can help us get you a quote beforehand before you put that offer in.
So shoot us a DM, we'll check the zoning for you because this could be an absolutely very costly mistake. So don't wait.
Yeah.
Let us know where you want to live.
Check your flood zone.
So mistake number 2. Thinking no state income tax means cheaper living here. There's a couple of states that have it. So Florida has no state income tax. That's great, right?
It sure is. Yet there's insurance premiums, HOA fees, CDDs, toll roads, raising property taxes, and it all adds up. So if you're expecting big savings when you're relocating here, definitely double check your location compared to Tampa so that we can let you know exactly where you're going to be falling when it comes to taxes.
All right, so many people have moved, and I'll be honest with you. If you move from a big city to Florida, it's probably gonna be cheaper just from personal experience. I used to live in New York City, and when it came down, I probably took like a $40,000 pay cut. And I was shocked because I was significant. But you know what? I was over New York and I wanted out, and it was the best thing that we ever decided to do. And my paycheck didn't really change very much. I can also tell you, working with a lot of different people, when you move from like a small town to Tampa, which is kind of like medium, they often complain about higher costs in insurance. So here's my recommendation. You know where I'm gonna go. Fill out the questionnaire below. We'll do a side-by-side comparison for you to let you know, is it cheaper where you're coming from or is it more expensive? You know, there's a couple of states that are tax-free. I really love Florida for a lot of different reasons. The sunshine is absolutely one, but it's also cheaper for us. So that's my take.
Yep, absolutely. Just comparison with the hustle and bustle of New York, definitely more affordable for us here.
Absolutely. We're going into mistake number 3. So choosing a neighborhood for your lifestyle is something you have to make a decision on, right? You just can't say, well, Tampa's Tampa. we have a lot of neighborhoods to offer here.
Exactly. So Wesley Chapel, Land O'Lakes are great for families. South Tampa, it's got the vibe, trendy, nightlife, everything's close, walking proximity. And then if you want to be semi-retired or retired, you have places like Apollo Beach, Dade City, and so forth. So if you are choosing a neighborhood in Tampa Bay and you're trying to choose the correct vibe for you, definitely give us a shout so that we can point you into the right direction. The last thing you want to do is move to a retiree neighborhood and community and you're the only 25-year-old there.
All right, in the comments, tell me what your vibes are. Do you want to be in the beach area? Do you have a growing family? I'll tell you, when we first moved down to Tampa, we moved South Tampa because that was our thing, right? Like, we had no kids, 2 young professionals, and we wanted to just go out to dinner and not worry about it, right? Maybe take an Uber home. Do we even have Ubers back then?
I don't know.
It was almost like 20 years ago.
It was walking. Everything was walking distance.
We got to a place that was really, really convenient for us. And then when we made a decision that we wanted to have some kids, we moved
to the suburbs of Tampa.
We did. And we actually lived in West Chapel for a little bit. We kind of moved around to different neighborhoods. And we loved it a lot. I think it was really great because we had a lot of things to consider as we were growing family. But tell me your vibes, put in the comments, where do you want to live? Because Tampa is not just Tampa.
Mistake number 4, you think you're not gonna need a car.
Well, I want to use my bike and go everywhere. That's probably not what you're gonna say after our Florida summer.
Not at all.
I got a story for you, but I'm gonna let Tamily kind of tell you some tips.
Unless you're living in downtown Tampa or St. Pete where you can bike everywhere, you're definitely not going to be doing that if you're living in other places in Florida, Tampa, anywhere else. And 90-degree humidity in the summer is no joke, and it's a hard pass. So you're literally going from AC to AC. So those bike dreams of being a biker commuter is not happening.
So I gotta tell you, one of the things that I love about Tampa, it has a couple of trails. And one of the trails that I used to bike back in the day was the Suncoast Trail.
This story.
Back then I was training for a triathlon. So I would do 50 miles or try to get to 100 miles. And for some reason, there was one afternoon, mind you, it was 2 or 3 in the afternoon, that I took my bike and I went to the trail. I was ready to go, had my water to go. So the fun fact is, I ran out of my water quickly. My helmet was super hot. I was super dehydrated. Every trail stop that had water was done. It was gone. So I had, for 20 miles, no water. By the time I got back to my car, I was literally fainting because I had no more energy. So 3 in the afternoon, don't do it. But to Tamily's point, if you live in downtown, you're in walking distance to many things. Like Water Street is up and coming. You can just walk around everywhere. It's amazing. Take a bike here and there. Beta Bay is not Beta Bay, but Bayshore is fantastic to go bike out there. But it's more of a fun thing. It's not more of a commuting thing. So don't do that mistake.
Yes. So leave your commuter trail of biking everywhere. Only if you're in downtown Tampa, St. Pete, close proximity of everything, but not anywhere else if you don't want to pass out.
Absolutely. Mistake number 5. Skipping the homeowner insurance reality check. This is something you don't want. All right, let's see on the truth. Is this something we could do?
How bad could it be, right? Well, it's Florida. So we've got hurricanes, we've got lightning, we've got some sinkholes, and the state is like sometimes a little Jumanji-ish. But no need to fret, no need to worry. We've got you covered. So if you have any questions in what your insurance premium for your home is going to be, we've got great partners that can get quotes when you're searching for an area, a property, etc. And like they say with Dennis Phillips, rule number 7, don't freak out if he's not freaking out. So, best of advice during hurricane season is you run from water and you hide from the wind.
If you want a good idea of what your insurance premium is going to be for your home, send us a DM. We'll do a comparison of the area you're looking, or if we happen to have an address, we'll be happy to provide that completely for free for you guys. Just send us a DM. Insure me is what you want to put in there.
Got that? Insure me, and we'll be able to get you a quote on the address that you're inquiring about.
Absolutely. Mistake
number
6. Only visiting in the winter. Tampa in January is heaven. Come in August. It's our bug season. You know how there's you know how there's 4 seasons everywhere else? I feel like there's more seasons here in Florida, and bug season is one of them.
We always recommend that our clients visit during the off season. The weather is different, the energy is different, the roads are a little bit fuller, and the HOA presidents might be a little angrier. But winter's a beautiful lie, so do your homework in July.
You gotta come here in July. It's great. How are we doing so far? We're going to mistake number 7. Mistake number 7.
Underestimating commutes.
All right, map says 20 minutes. But what is it really like?
It's 20 minutes plus the existential crisis. Yes, commutes can be tricky. You need to really just know at the start time when you're driving to really test it out and know for sure where you're going and how long it's really gonna get there. Wesley Chapel to downtown Tampa looks great on paper, except at 8 a.m. That is soul crushing.
It's a nightmare. Don't do it.
I mean, if you have to, you have to, but I don't recommend.
We'll be more than happy to map it out for you, but honestly, you can do this on your own. You got Waze, Google Maps. There's so many things you can do, but if you want to connect with us, absolutely, send us a DM. We'll be happy to look at different time frames for you. Oh, you also gotta check for school zonings, because when the kids are in school, it definitely slows you up if you're heading out of community, in community, so that's a big difference, because that could definitely be a crisis.
You don't want to be behind that yellow bus.
No. Yeah, we're going into mistake number 8. Not securing work or remote flexibility. Should I really move down here without having a job?
Well, if you're independently wealthy, yes. If you won the lottery, hell yes. And if you're deeply into chaos, maybe not. Otherwise, just don't move just on vibes. You definitely want to secure employment before coming down so that you can secure a home and purchase one and qualify for one. So Florida is heavily known for the service industry, education, healthcare, and tech. So if you've got kind of a niche job situation, definitely make sure that you can relocate and that job does offer flexibility with remote work. And then you can still secure financing and buy that house.
Yeah, what's super helpful when you're looking around a neighborhood, tell us who you're gonna be working for or what industry you're looking at working with, and we'll help you find out what the best neighborhoods to proximity. We always kind of look at what's important to you and your family. Maybe you want to be in the suburbs where you want more land, more home, or do you want to be more career focused and closer to the location that you want to work at?
Absolutely.
So reach out, let us know, send us a DM. Mistake number 9. I don't have kids, so I just ignore the school area, the school district. What does that look like? Well, we have kids, so that's super important to us, I'll tell you that. But this is a very common mistake. I don't have kids. Can I live anywhere?
Sure, you can live anywhere, but it's wrong to think that the school districts or the school zoning for the particular house that you're looking at doesn't matter, when in fact it does. Because when you're thinking of resale, being in a stronger school district will definitely help you have more equity in your home, and it raises the value of your home. So it's always important, even if you don't have kids, to pay attention to what the school zone is in that area, especially if you want to protect the resale value of that property that you are investing in.
All right, before we get to number 10, honestly, I want to thank you guys for watching this long through our video. It honestly means a lot. If you like this content, please hit the thumbs up. It helps the algorithm. Comment below. It helps the algorithm, and it means a lot for us. And subscribe. Hit that ding-a-ling bell. Ding, 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 ding.
And if you know somebody that can benefit from this content, please share as well.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. It means a lot that you watched this far. But no further, let's get into mistake number 10 of what you guys have been waiting for. All right, so we've been waiting for it. Mistake number 10, the biggest mistake.
And it could be the most expensive.
The most expensive mistake people make is
not hiring a local real estate expert. You want to work with somebody that lives here, plays here, and knows the area inside and out so that they can recommend where is the best location for you and your family. So make sure that you partner with a local real estate agent so that we can help you find what's best suited for you. We're not just agents, we are your unofficial Tampa translators. We've been doing this for over a decade and we're raising our family here too, so we totally get it.
All right, if you want to skip all these mistakes, there's many ways to get in contact with us. We got Tamily's phone number right there. You can send her a DM. There's a calendar to book some time with us and we can go on Google Meets and just have a face-to-face. It can be 15 minutes, it can be 30 minutes. We're absolutely very flexible. There's a questionnaire below that you can fill out and let us know what are some of the criteria that you're looking for. Honestly, we really want to make this the most easiest process for you. It means a lot if we're able to help you. So get in contact with us.
Give me a shout.
Tampa Bay is incredible, but only if you move here smart.
Drop a comment below with any concerns you have, anything that we can help you with. We'll personally write back with love or sarcasm.
Always with love. So hit subscribe for Florida Real Talk, and this is just the beginning.
Thank you guys for watching.